Hi, I'm Abriel and I'm going to talk about the Berlin Wall. On August 13, 1961, the Communist government of the German Democratic Republic began to build a barbed wire and concrete anti-fascist bulwark between the East and West Berlin. The official purpose of this Berlin Wall was to keep Western fascists from entering East Germany and undermining the socialist state, but it primarily served the objective of stemming mass defections from East to West. It all happened in the period in which the Cold War existed, between 1947 and 1991. The leaders committed errors that led to a crisis in what was then the USSR. Leonid Brezhnev was an indecisive leader and megalomaniac that took his country to the brink of economic collapse. Excessive spending on arms and intervention, corruption, and increasingly inefficient and bureaucratic Soviet system were just some of the factors that arose in this time of economic standstill. He was succeeded by Yuri Andropov. Advanced in age and with fragile health, his government only prolonged the economic standstill that was headed toward decline, and he was succeeded by Konstantin Cherenkov, a very similar politician. By this time, the economic decline was already in March and was at a very advanced stage. Mikhail Gorbachev was a reformist leader that founded his politics on two great pillars called perestroika and glasnost. Perestroika proposed the restructuring of the economy, and the other being glasnost, a proposal to create a free political system with openness and transparency. Despite these reformist efforts, the Soviet economy continued to decline and the countries of the Communist bloc began showing discontent, eventually leading to a series of social movements that opened the door to revolutions. The origin of these revolutionary events can be found in Poland around 1988, when a series of strikes and civil movements began to put pressure on the need for political change. The principal promoting organism of these movements would come to be called Solidarity, and its leader was Lech Walesa. The resistance gained more ground in 1989. There was a call for elections. The Solidarity movement nominated Tadeusz Mazowiecki as the new prime minister, resulting in a win, and as a result putting an end to more than 14 years of communism government. The Soviet Union decided not to intervene, and thus began the fall of the communist bloc in an irreversible domino effect. The successive fall of communist governments in Eastern Europe allowed East Germans to find new routes to escape to the east. A wave of exiles began moving to Hungary and Czechoslovakia to get to the Eastern Germany. Although the Eastern Germany government initially responded with a series of measures to detain this immigration, it finally had to accept the new situation and decided to loosen the laws of entry and exit of the country. On the 9th of November in 1989, amidst a series of peaceful protests, the Eastern Germany government officially announced that the citizens of Berlin could travel between the East and West without any major problems. The people of Berlin spontaneously began hoarding the checkpoints in the Berlin Wall, demanding immediately permission to cross. Upon finally achieving said permission, a great fervor of celebration of the newly gained liberty ensued. That very evening, the people of Berlin, having gathered in masses, brought whatever tools they had and began dismantling the wall.
Created using Powtoon.